What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. We're going to talk about the Chi Season 4, Episode 4. It was pretty interesting. They had a lot going on between Kev, Papa, and Jake, and the kids overall, Emmett and Tiff. Oh, man, what is going on with they open marriage and the rules and what to do, what not to do with Dirty D. And, we also got Keisha and the baby, and now she decided who she gonna give the baby to, but will she change her mind? Tracy waking up in Duda's house and not able to leave for whatever reasons. We'll get into that, and we getting closer to finding out who's gonna shoot Duda. At least we're gonna see in the next episode him get shot, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna probably take an episode or two for us to find out who pulled the trigger. And Imani doing way too much. Then got this girl killed, but of course won't take responsibility for it. And of all things, blames Trig. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm also going to talk about the new show on Stars, Blindspotting, which was a really good show. Excellent for the first episode. Very interesting. Beautiful cast. I mean, the women on the show, whoa, okay? Anyway, it's based off of a movie, which was actually a good movie. And it looks like the show is going to be just as good and interesting. So we'll see how that goes. And of course, not only you can, participate with the chat, but I'll be putting the link up. So if you want to come on the show live and talk about the show that we're talking about, whether it's the Chi or Blindspotting, you're more than welcome to. So let's get into it. I got my girl Sheena, Whitney in the house. I appreciate y'all for coming through. As always, Montana Max, what's up, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Support Gaming, what's up? What's up with you? How you doing? Not able to do that now because of copyright issues. So I'm working on a couple new things that I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be only for my channel members. It's gonna have to be some type of secretive stuff because it seems that ain't gonna work no more, and I don't want to get shut down. So unfortunately, ain't gonna be able to do none of that no more the way I used to, at least. What's up, Mo? How you doing? Appreciate you for coming through. Thanks for coming on through. Sheena, what's up, girl? Thanks, as always, for holding it down. One Journey, what's up? Make it count. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the Chi. Let me get a little something. I ain't trying to have my lips too red, though. But they was feeling a little dry. All right. So, the Chi episode 4. We almost halfway through. And when it first kick off, we see that Tiff is enjoying the open marriage a little too much. It seems that she is enjoying Double D, Dirty Dante, and them lips of steel. And she laid back, and he definitely making her feel good like Monsters Ball, okay? And I think that she's making a bigger mistake in the way because, yeah, she wants the open marriage, and she wants to, enjoy that. But I think that she's actually not just physically cheating with him now on the marriage, but she is emotionally checked out of the marriage with her husband, Emmett. So, yeah, she was upset that Emmett had sex with Dom. It was actually before their marriage. It's some conversation that we never seen take place. Why has he never been able to talk to her and tell her, hey, this is something that happened before we was married. It was a one-time thing. It was a mistake, but instead it just went from A to Z. He did come at the wrong moment to tell her that he cheated on her with Dom, but instead of getting to explain it and have this conversation, it seems that this conversation has never taken place, because now they didn't jump from she finding out to running straight out the house into his arms, until now the next day, I want an open marriage. And instead of him trying to have this conversation, he agreeing to it. And we see that as they going on, that it seems she got rules and is upset when she finds out that he messing with people that she know. But when he comes and tries to say, hey, let's change this up, I don't want you messing with Dante no more, they having some type of court TV moment in the car talking about some overruled. No, because that was before litigation started or whatever the case, and it don't count. I'm gonna see him. So I wonder how she would feel if Emmett started emotionally and physically cheating and found somebody that he really liked and wanted to keep seeing all the time. I think she'll realize the mistake and the slippery slope that she went on. And I think that they too young to be doing this. And if she really is unhappy, maybe she should have just moved on, and maybe they shouldn't have got the marriage annulled. They only been together for married a month, basically. So I don't know. Whitney, you say episode 4 was much better than last week's. You said that how come after the Shy learns of Imani's big secret, he's gone all of a sudden, like Cruz in Tucson? That's a good question, because I was definitely looking forward to that conversation. Don't he live there? How come we don't see him? That's a good point. He not on the couch. He ain't in the basement. He just disappeared. He ain't confront him. He ain't say nothing. He just didn't even show up. Now they say that we supposed to find out next week, but I'm wondering what happened. Maybe we'll find out, and maybe we'll see where he disappeared to. But it's definitely strange that that happened and he disappeared. And yeah, Tiff was way too emotionally invested in Dante. It's pretty much that she going in his house like it's her second home. Dante, where you at? Walking in like she got a key or something. I think she didn't really made a big problem within their marriage. And if Emmett decide he don't want to be with her, I don't know if Dante want to take on all the extra stuff that go along with her. Right now, he just want to get the milk for free. Yeah, I don't think he want the whole cow. What's up, Sally Ann? How you doing? Appreciate you for coming through, as always. You say Shad got written off. That's funny. They say he'll be back next week, so we'll see what happens. What's up, Ill Woods? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. You say, did y'all see Papa's live stream? Someone asked who shot Brandon. I didn't notice that. That's a good eye right there. I'm gonna have to go ahead and rewatch it. I did see a couple people comments on there. It was funny. They was kind of hating on Kev a little bit, but I didn't see they said who shot Brandon. But did Papa really know Brandon like that? I guess maybe they were saying that to ask Kev. But I mean, Papa knew him, but why would they be asking him that? But that would be an interesting little tidbit that they asking about Brandon, and they've brought Brandon up a couple times this season. So I'm wondering, it would be dope writing if we saw that he's the one that shot Duda, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. Mo, you say Tiff is not emotionally invested. All she care about is D's head skills. Okay. I hope you're right for their sake. But I think that she got a little more emotional. Like, she went to him, of all people, to cheat with. She been talking to him, always been keeping up to date with him as far as her relationship with Emmett. she hooking him up with extra stuff, talking about what she appreciate. And then that's the first person who arms she run into, and she a little too comfortable. But I see what you're saying, so we'll see. But I think that she is emotionally invested. You ladies, y'all let me know, is Mo right? Or do you think that she is emotionally invested? L Woods, you say they both immature and really, like you said, didn't have that conversation. Exactly. They both are too immature and they don't speak to one another. And she talking about we connected. Connected how? Y'all don't even talk to each other. So I don't know. I think it was obvious something was wrong. He came in with his lip on the floor. He damn near stepped on it. I mean, it was obvious he was hurt and sad. So I don't see how that was took some type of connection to know that. So I don't know. We'll see. Support, you say Tiff is just dumb. I know that was a dumb move to decide to be in an open marriage like that, because it can easily backfire, and she could be in a worse situation with if Emmett decide that he don't want to be with her, and she left with raising the kid by herself. Even if he is paying child support, it still helps when she got that one person to drop off the kid to, and all this other stuff. And if he decide that he don't want to be involved, which would be wrong, don't get me wrong, you shouldn't use the child as a pawn and a reason to get back at your other one. Thanks, Montana Max, for signing up with Patreon. I appreciate you. At the same time, it would be left with her holding the bag, unfortunately. You say Tiffany saying, Dante, where's your mouth? Down south. So we'll see. But yeah. Support Gamer, you say she always messing with someone else. Remember back in season 1. And that was a different actress also that was playing Tiffany back then. But I think you're talking about season 2, because we didn't see that much of her in season 1. But in season 2, wasn't that her getting beat up or something, and Emmett was trying to help her when she was in a relationship with some dude, and she was fighting him and this and that. So yeah, she always got a lot going on, and I think that maybe they too young and immature to be together and be married. Yeah, I agree with you. With Tiff is gonna want more from Dante. I think that she looking forward to basically trying to keep throwing that Badussy all in his face, and hopefully he fall in love and want to keep it around, and then decide, you know what, them kids ain't that bad. Come on, baby, let's stay. It's okay. It ain't that bad. So we'll see how that works. Ill Woods, do you think Kev will take this L with Jake and Gemma and eventually come out on top in the future? I think he will come out on top in the future, because I don't think Jake or Gemma really are there for him as supporting him on trying to better his life. They both have now somebody that can support them. Jake has Duda in his life, and Duda gonna make sure he all right no matter what. And Gemma got her father in her life, as well as, you know, if need be, Duda. And so I think they'll always be straight, regardless of whatever they do or don't do, stage or walk out, whatever the case. Whereas Kev can't do that stuff. He got to follow the rules. He got his moms on his back. He's surrounded by female energy. He trying to do the right thing to prove that he's responsible, and following them and following your friends can get you into trouble. Kev is actually mature and faster than Jake and Gemma. Gemma is able to be on this pro-black, pro-righteous tip, which is cool when you grown, but she's trying to do it at a young age but she really don't have anything to risk. She's not putting anything on the line. And I think that doing that is like half-heartedly, doing it. You're not risking no job, you're not risking your career, you're not risking your education. It's nothing at risk for her. So yeah, she could be as pro-black as she want at this time in her life. Whereas Kev got too much on the line, and I think they not respecting that. They don't appreciate it. You say at Whitney, what more from Dante? Physically, I'm sure he has other girls. What if Dom pops up there? I don't know, man. I think that she wants to be with him. He is in a better situation than Emmett. We don't know what he does for a living, but he got a fat crib. So it seems he got more money and is more successful than Emmett. And the way he be talking to her make it seem like he may be more appreciative of her and won't treat her the way Emmett is. At least that's the bug he been putting in her ear. You say, Whitney said, Tiff is going to want a relationship eventually, and I agree. I think she going to want to move in down south. Let's see. Kev might go after Dakota. I don't know about that. That's funny. I think that they all like a bad boy at that young age, and that's another problem Kev have, is that he's not trying to be a bad boy. And I think that all these girls are liking Jake because he's the young bad boy, and I think that's making him get a little extra juice in the game with the girls. Yeah, that episode 5 clip does look pretty interesting. And I'm waiting to see what happens with Doodah and who shot him. And I'm interested to see, how this finally plays out. I told people in the very beginning, episode 1, that they're going to probably have by the 5th episode, we'll see who shot Doodah. Now, I think what's going to happen is we'll see him get shot, but we probably won't find out who did it until maybe the 8th or 9th episode. Mo, you like Tracy's shoes? That dress was nice, but it looked a little baggy. It made Tracy look bigger than she normally looks. And I ain't talking about in the roast. I'm talking about in the oven. Look like made her look a little heavier than normal. But that some dresses are not the best for every body type. I don't think that dress was the best for Tracy body type. I think Jake was always jealous of Kevin in a way. Not that Kev had more than Jake, but that Kev is a little smarter and more independent thinker than Jake. Jake always been kind of a follower, or had to listen to his brothers, or had to follow this or that. And I think that he was a little jealous that Kev was always his own man and able to do whatever he wanted to do in a way. Although he had 2 mamas on his ass, he still was kind of independent thinker. Lord Bison, what's up, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you. You said Tiffany, Gemma, and Tracy are for the streets. That's a good point. They do kind of like the street dudes. I mean, Tracy was sitting there with Rusty Ronnie, although she ain't give him no cookie. She gonna give Doodah a cookie and let Rose see Rosalind take a look at it. But Ronnie had to go kill and be killed and barely got a taste. He barely got a nibble. You say Kev was just trying to get things straightened at home instead of being a follower, because Jake and Gemma have family and guardians to bail them out. I agree with you 100%, and they should respect that. And then he even told them that, and they kind of looked at him like he a sellout. Like, what? I think he need to move on. Yeah, it's going to hurt when he see that his 2 best friends in his life basically conspired against him and sold him out. But in the end, they not going to last as a relationship either. Jake don't really like her, And once Kev don't want her no more, Jake ain't gonna want her no more. So I think she gonna end up trying to come back and apologize to Kev, but Kev gonna be like, I'm good, deuces. You say Gemma trying to look like a trust fund Angela Davis, watch her turn out like Candace Owens. Hey, that might be the case too, man, because she do look like a trust fund Angela Davis. You know, and that don't seem as authentic in a way. Because, you know, I guess if you do have that backing, it can make you more powerful. But at the same time, are you really one of the people? Because you're not really losing none. You actually in the position the people trying to get to. So I don't know. You say Jake equal young Duda, Kevin equal young Ronnie Brandon, Gemma equal young Tracy Jerica. That's funny. Duda touched her stomach. I was like, man, no. It touched her stomach. That is a no-no. You don't do that unless it's a baby up in there. You don't rub that belly like that. But he tried to do it on the low key so that she ain't pick up that he was like, you know, patting that pouch, that kangaroo pouch. What up, Bap? What's good, girl? How you doing? I think Jake was jealous of the parental situation as well. Jake had no guidance. That's true. And remember, although Kev don't have a male role model, Jake really didn't either. I mean, Reg ain't really that great, and Trig is questionable, and Jake mama didn't want nothing to do with him, whereas Kev got a loving mom in his home, and maybe Jake had some resentment towards that the whole time. I don't know. Sally Ann said that, hey, Bap, and hey, CJ, she missed the live, but she said you did a great job, CJ. There you go, man. CJ, you said Jake is the most privileged for real. I mean, streetwise, he got Trig, Imani, Duda, and otherwise he has Mayor Perry. That's true. I mean, he really has a coverage in all the areas, because if he get in trouble in the streets, he got, you know, Jake, Imani, and Duda. And if he get in trouble in school or politically, he got Mayor Perry. So, you know, he don't have really much to worry about, and he's covered more than damn near anybody on the show right now. He don't appreciate it and he don't understand it, but you know, it is the truth. And so you know, I think that the stuff he doing is some real snakery. Jake the Snake, because he done went behind his boy's back talking about, I thought you was gonna wish for me to be my girl. Like, come on, man. You done stole your boy's girl, man. It's supposed to be bros before hoes, man. Look at you. You done sold out. If Imani the one who shot Duda and gets caught, if Imani did not get the SRS, the males in prison are going to be on Imani like wolves on a rabbit. Yeah, so I don't know how that all works. That would be crazy. And the SRS, I believe, is what? Sexual reassignment surgery. They never covered all of this or that in the show. But if that was the case, I don't know how that works. But I really would hope that maybe that was the case, because I think that would be a hard situation. if Imani had to go to jail, that would be crazy. That's a whole spinoff. Jake is like Tariq with the protection right now. Yeah, you ain't lying. But Tariq didn't want that protection either. So we see how that turned out. You say Brandon and Reg are in Vegas. Hey, you ain't lying. Now, in reality, yeah, the actor got killed off the show. It's a lot of speculation as to why. It never was put out there as a confirmation, this, that, and the other is the reason why for Reg. But for the actor Jason Mitchell, Brandon, it was said that it was allegedly inappropriate behavior. It was inappropriate behavior on the set towards the character Jerica. So allegedly, that's the reason why he had to be taken off the show. Now, from what I have seen and heard, no charges or anything was filed against him. So who's to say maybe he can't make a comeback? I mean, the actor Jason Mitchell was on fire in his acting career. He was in movies, TV shows, playing Eazy-E, Lil Easy. He was in King Kong and all kind of stuff. So now he done got ghosted. He got canceled. So I don't know if they can bring him back. If they bring him back, people may go crazy saying he don't deserve this job. I mean, sometimes people get punished as if they were convicted criminals and that they should never have opportunity to work again, which I think is unfortunate in a way. But again, I don't know all the details. I think if it was that bad, then charges should have been brought against them. If it wasn't any charges or anything to that nature, then I think people deserve a second chance. And even if you are convicted of a crime, I thought prison was supposed to punish you for whatever crime it is. And if it's not that bad of a crime and you're able to get out, whether it's a year, 5 years, whatever, aren't you supposed to be eventually given a second chance? Now, if it's for some crimes and you there is bad enough, so you there for life, then I guess you don't get a second chance if you have a life sentence, right? Sally, you said, who do I think shoots Doodah? First you thought Tracy, now you thinking Rose. First I thought it would be Rose, and now I'm still thinking it's Rose, but it may be Imani. I don't see Tracy ready to shoot him because they still on good terms. So I don't know what can happen in between now and the next episode that can make her want to shoot him and get that mad. It's not like she was gangster. So Rose has been sneaky the whole time, and she looked like she's a little upset over the Tracy situation. I still don't know why she would shoot him just for that, though. So we'll see how it goes. But I think it's either Tracy or somebody like Imani upset, blaming him for why things ain't going the way it should be with the policing or something. You see how emotional Imani was with Trig. You're right. All we got was a funeral for Brandon. No explanation. That's true. So that's why there's a lot of speculation, and it's a lot of reasons why people think Brandon will come back. You say maybe they bring another actor back as Brandon. That could be. He had bled for a lot. I don't even know what this word is. Blepharoplasty. What'd you try to say? He had a face change operation. That's why he looked different. His face off hood version, part 2. You say like Ghost, we never saw him in the pine box. That's a good point, which leads people that are fans of those shows to speculate that the person never did die. You say he was recently arrested for guns and cocaine, so I'm sure that didn't help with him getting his job back. Man, he having a hard time dealing with losing all his jobs and opportunities probably. That's messed up. I mean, as small as he is, I ain't surprised he carries a gun, but the cocaine, come on, Easy. You know you ain't supposed to get that booger sugar. So Imani really doesn't have a good reason to shoot Duda other than I say Imani is emotional. Like, why she come in there mad at Trig at the little community spot because of the sex workers? Like, he ain't do it. Like, why are you mad at Trig? He didn't do it. Why are you mad at Tracy? Yeah, I can see Imani probably shooting Nuck before Duda. That's true, but was definitely mad at Trig and Tracy, and it wasn't necessary. So, blef. Yeah, a lot of people say that that Jason is in witness protection, so we'll see how it all turn out. They said that in the first episode of this season, so we'll see if he is in witness protection or not. How many of y'all watched Blindspotting on Stars? I was tweeting today about Blindspotting as well as The Chi. The Chi did do a retweet when I said, what if when Keisha asked, when you look at me, what kind of building do you see? I said, what if she said the projects? What would Keisha have said or did? What if she say, I see the Ida B. Wells? What? I mean, you run down, you're tired, and you need some help. Ida B's. But, you know, of course she ain't say that. But that would have been funny. So, what do you all think? What do y'all think would have been a good building to describe Keisha? If y'all was, if you was there, and Keisha asked you, what kind of building do you see? I mean, like 35th and State. I see 35th and State. I see the projects, the hood. I see Section 8, low income housing. That's what I see. It's an opportunity, but it's a struggle opportunity to come up. Now, I can give you help, like welfare, but you need to apply. Anyway, that was interesting. She said, what you think if I'm a building. All right, I'm gonna put the link up, and if anybody want to come on up and chat, you're more than welcome to come on up and talk about the show. And the show Blindspotting was pretty good. The women on there, oh my goodness gracious, they cast like some beautiful women on this show, and damn, it make Oakland look like like the city of gold or something. Because damn, it's like 20 women on the show. They all look like amazing. So, and the way they was walking around in the house, woo-wee. Hey, y'all may want to forget about P Valley. Blindspotting. That boy, they got some, boy, I'm telling you. Anyway, Blindspotting. I ain't gonna say no spoilers on Blindspotting in case y'all ain't seen it. All right, CJ. But I will say it is a good show, and it is the first episode was pretty good. No, it's only from what I saw, beautiful women, and damn near was hardly any dudes in the show with any meaningful part. Now, the main guy from the movie is in jail, and so they don't have him in the episode too much. Now, I guess maybe as the show goes on, then we'll see him out. Oh no, CJ. I don't want to. That's not good, man. So you heard that some of the people on Blindspotting were not women. See, I don't like to be tricked. Don't trick me. Um, just be honest. Do you? I don't want to be saying this or that and then realize this or that. And people will say, well, what's the matter or whatever. Is like, I just believe in just living your truth and being straightforward. And I don't like deception. And so if you can't be straight up, then that's going to be already a foundation. That's like any relationship. If you meet a dude or you meet a woman and you with them for a while, wouldn't you want to know if they already seeing somebody else? Like, you already starting from a bad spot, because from Jump Street, they already messing around with other people. At least they could have let you know. And then that's your choice to decide to move forward or not. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, I just like to be straightforward. Anyway. Okay, you talking about P Valley. All right. Because I'm about to say, Blindspotting didn't seem that way to me. P Valley is pretty much obvious. Uncle Clifford, you know who Uncle Clifford is. There ain't no damn deception with Uncle Clifford. But yeah. You say if you like what you see, then you like it. You're not being tricked. You see a woman. But that ain't always the case. That can be deceptive, because it take a lot of stuff to put on that image. But when that stuff ain't on, then you see the truth. That's like I got this one video I'll show you a clip of. I'm gonna pull it up on Instagram. So everybody be talking about catfishing and stuff. And let me see if I can find it. I hope I still got it on here. But you know, women a lot of times wear different things and hair pieces or wigs or whatever, and is deceptive in a way, but men have gotten used to it. Whereas here we go. Whereas men, how would you feel, ladies, if your man that you met, you thought you liked, turned out to be like this? Should he have been upfront and honest with you?
You are. And how am I a catfish? You know how you're a catfish.
He say he a catfish. He say, how am I a catfish?
You're not a catfish at all? No. So what is this? What is it? Oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow. Like, get out of here. He's a catfish himself. You are. And how am I a catfish? You know how you're a catfish.
You got that rooster on your head. Now, dude a little wrong for exposing his little red rooster.
What is this? What is it? Oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow. Like, get out of here. He's a catfish himself.
Damn. So he should have just been like, hey, look, you know, this is how I rock my hair. Or he should have just been bald. I mean, to hell with it. But he didn't have to do all that. Uncle Clifford, he still rock a beard. So, you know, you can't fall for that. At least you know what you're dealing with. You say my sister wore extensions, and I said be honest to people. I know, right? But men don't care as much. But sometimes men attracted to women with long hair, and then they find out, like, wait a minute, hold up, wait. Sheena, you don't want no man weaves? I was about to get some dreads put in. What y'all think? I'm gonna get some dreads put in. Yeah, man. Haha. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, what you want to do with the catfish, man? What you crying about, guy? What you crying about? Dexter St. Jack, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Look natural. Look, natural born women are looking forward to the bull, not plastic. I know that's right. And she talk about not no vibrator like in Blindspotting. They want the whole thing. Men go straight for appearance. They know what they're getting. So you can't see personality most times. You see appearance first time. And then once you get to know the person, then you decide whether you're going to stay or you're going to bounce. So that's the reason why some women may be cute and they say they can't keep a man. That's because once you attract a man, you can't keep him because your personality is trash. You ain't fun to be around. And that's the thing. You ain't, got nothing worthy of person staying other than your looks. And looks is not going to keep a person with you unless that person is very shallow. Whitney, a man weave wouldn't bother you. Whitney, you so damn accepting, girl. You just it doesn't bother you. I don't know. Some women be like, wait a minute. Hold up. You tricked me. I thought you were about 20 years younger. Your ass look like a straight up George Jefferson up in this piece. Hell no. You like your catfish baked whole Adam's apple. That's funny. That Red Rooster hot sauce, boy, he straight took the Red Rooster hot sauce off the top of the table, boy. He yanked it. Dude played for the Yankees, straight pulled that shit off of his head. Once dude would have got behind me talking about what is this, I would have stood up, man. Get the fuck up off me, dude. Back up off me, man. Hey, man. I already saw where that was about to go. You can't just be sitting there trying to play it cool. You already see he done stood up right behind you, poking on the top of your head. You got to get fronted off, bro. You don't know how fights and fronts go. Once he already said that you catfish and then stood up and then got behind you, poking at the top of your head, get your big goof ass up and stand up and tell dude, back up. It's time for you to put on your woof. Start woofing. Because you about to get exposed in 3, 2, 1. Bloop. Straight up. He was a dummy for that. I would have had to go on to the next level. I got a couple other videos. They ain't really pertaining to that though, but it is kind of funny. All right, let me ask y'all this right quick. This is a picture. I asked a few people on Instagram about this picture. Y'all tell me what you think about this picture, and then we can get back on to the shy and other stuff. So this cute little girl, it says her parents gave her a choice about her hair. She wanted a haircut like her daddy. It's great that her dad is in her life and is an influential person in her life, and she love her daddy and want to be like her daddy or whatever in a way, in sense of trying to represent. But I wouldn't have let her get this haircut like me. I would have told her, I'm glad you like it, but this is a haircut for daddy. You need to get a haircut for young, nice little girls like yourself. Daddy still love you. Thank you. Appreciate it. And put her on her way. How many of you all, I know Whitney, you probably gonna say ain't no problem with this either, right? Now, at the end of the day, is this the worst thing in the world? Of course not. But part of the problem is that too many people are letting their kids make too many damn decisions. When I was growing up, I didn't have no decisions other than to shut up or keep talking and get my ass whooped. Like, I didn't get to decide what we gonna do all the time, especially at no 3 or 4. Where do you give these kids so many opportunities and decision making? They're kids. They don't know what they're saying and doing a lot of times. They don't understand everything. Now, yeah, hair grows back. And like I say, it's not the worst thing in the world. But at the same time, I wouldn't have did that to my little girl. I don't give a damn how cute she is or how big her smile is. It's other ways to still show her and keep her happy. And no, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I wouldn't have done that. And I don't think that given my 4 or 5-year-old or 6-year-old decision-making abilities is the best parenting. My son had to earn the decision-making ability and opportunities that he has by growing up, being responsible, and showing me through time that he can learn and make good decisions. I didn't just start giving him opportunities to choose what he gonna do or not do or eat or wear or dress or this or that. You a kid. Let's see. I knew it, Whitney. You like it. It's cute. Let's see. You say she's a baby and this was a teaching opportunity. Stop and teach. Yeah. You say authoritarian parenting doesn't work. I don't think that that's authoritarian, and it worked for me. It worked. That's how most people were raised up until this new generation where everybody is triggered and hurt all the time. That's because their parents never told them no. Nobody never checked them. So now everybody is all super sensitive and triggered and upset, and you can't say this, you said that. Oh my God, cancel you. I think people is just getting a little too sensitive over every little thing. And you have to earn stuff. Just like when you have a job, you don't get promoted to the boss when you first start. You have to earn your way to the top with promotions and you know, doing a good job. If she wanted to wear this type of hairdo, she would at least be damn near in 8th grade or something trying to do this. She wouldn't be this age doing that. She would have had to have earned her way up, and with maturity and age and other things. You wouldn't cut your daughter's hair like that just because. I know that's right. She looked like your cousin, black and Puerto Rican. You say, oh, Lord, what the hell? MC Tack Hammer. These crazy ass parents, who would do that to a child? Man, I know. I just don't think that you say MC Tack Hammer. Silly, man. Like I say, it's not the worst. It will grow back. But I think that, you know, you should be a little older. You say in Puerto Rico as a boy, if you're 10 without a haircut, you're a lame dude. We got no choice. Yeah. I mean, you need a haircut at all ages, really. But this is a little girl. You rather them give her this hairstyle versus giving her a relaxer or putting a hot comb in her head. They could have gave her a Gemma. They could have gave her a Gemma. Gave her a little fro or something. I don't know. I don't think that this was probably the best. I think that was a teaching moment. And, you know, if she wanted to do that as she got older, fine. I think, you know, certain decisions should be saved to when you're older. That's all. I didn't get to choose my haircut. My father used to take me to the barbershop and tell them how he wanted them to cut my hair. And then as I got older, I got to choose how I wanted my hair cut. Same with my son. I used to take him and tell them how I wanted his haircut. As he got older, he decided how he wanted to do things. You know, as you get older, you earn and get different decisions and opportunities in life. I mean, that's part of growing up. These kids is too damn grown too soon. You can't tell them nothing. You ain't my daddy, you ain't my mama. Shit, they didn't tell me nothing either, so you damn sure ain't gonna tell me nothing. Oh my God, I'm triggered. I'm triggered. She gonna see that picture when she get older and think, what the hell was my parents thinking? We were listening to you. Why? I didn't know what I was talking about, obviously. Anyway, I agree, Jay. They miss teaching her about being a little girl. Parents rule. I mean, that's why it's a such thing as parents. We not born and then start walking and roam free and living our life. You need somebody to guide you in life when you first start off. And as you get older, you need less guidance. We not born like Bambi and get squirted out and just pick up, start running. You need guidance. You need help. You can't just get out there and start doing all that. I didn't choose my new haircut. It got chosen for me, okay? God said, all right, you've had enough choice in your life. It's time for me to take over, okay? CJ, y'all ass silly. All right. You said she could have had some breakage or short hair and the cut could have been necessary, but we don't know. People post what they want for likes. Well, in the comments, it said that she wanted to have a haircut like her daddy. And she loved her daddy. That's what it say. So, I don't know. All right. You can't cut this. Looking like MC Hammer. How old are her parents? I hope they aren't adopting Keisha's baby. Jay, you ain't never lied. Boy, that's a good point. So let's get back to the shop for a second. You say you hope they ain't adopting Keisha's baby. So we see in this episode, Keisha say she gonna go with her gut and what her gut been telling her. I'm surprised her gut ain't told her to lay off the damn hot Cheetos and the corned beef on rye and pastrami sandwiches. At the rate she going, her baby gonna be born with a Jewtown Polish in his hand. But anyway, we see she finally, after having a glass of water, she realized that who she gonna choose to be the mama. And this woman know more than the doctors, of course. These are doctors. They didn't think about drinking a glass of water to dilute some of that salt and high blood pressure. I mean, she been eating hot Cheetos and potato chips and pastrami. Like, you didn't think about that? I mean, where is she going? To the Cook County Hospital? She at the county hospital getting her baby checked out. What the hell? She better go to University of Chicago or something. What the hell? She at the county about to give birth at Stroger. She at Stroger Memorial. Anyway, so she get a glass of water, and of course, water fixes everything. That's all you need in this world is a glass of water, and you be all good. Rackins, you say, are y'all really enjoying the show? Y'all let me know in the comments, what would you rate this show out of a 1 to 10 so far, and I'll put it up. The show is not, this season is not as good as I thought it was going to be, but it is somewhat holding my attention. But some things is just so nonsensical that is making it hard for me sometimes. Like the bag lady patrol go replace the police. Like, that's so stupid. Now this girl done got killed by Nook. Why don't you have the bag ladies round up Nook and put them on punishment? Why did sucker? You killed that girl, we gonna put you on timeout. You on detention. I mean, this shows you need the damn police and the prison system. Because where the hell are you gonna put these criminals? Trig talking about we could police our own selves. No, we can't. And no, I'm not a fan of the police, but I'm not a nonsensical person. I'm a fan of logic. I'm just a logical person. I think we need police reform and maybe some things changed. Well, ain't no maybe. We do need some things changed, and the system does need an overhaul. But that means you go over it and change stuff and improve things or take away certain things. You don't just throw the whole system in the garbage. Where do you put criminals? Who's supposed to respond to this stuff without training? I mean, I don't get it. And so, yeah, you need police. Yeah, I believe in having a gun permit, but do I want to live in the Wild West and have to have a shootout or, settle every dispute myself? No, that's not realistic, and that's crazy. And if I had a problem, would I want somebody like Trig and Tracy could come to my door? Hell no. They don't know what they're doing either. So I think the police need help. Maybe they should have had them partner with the police, have one of the bag lady patrol ride along with the cops. Maybe they would be a little less likely to do some dirty stuff. For example, this is a good segue. If you had the bag lady patrol riding along with the cops, would incidents like this happen when the police come to serve a warrant? Here's a little clip off of Instagram. The police are coming to this home and they're issuing a search warrant. Now, had they have in the Chi had them do ride-alongs with the cop and one of the bag ladies was standing right there with him, would this cop have done this? Now look, he looking around the house. Now he realized he on camera doing dirtiness. So what does he do? You dirty ass cop. So now you can't see what they doing. See, he wouldn't have done that if they was there with him riding along. He would be more likely to do the right thing. Now, should you not have him there at all? No. But he should be held accountable to doing his damn job. That's the thing. That's the difference. Like D.L. Hughley say, I guess he's another bad apple in the bunch. Well, see, you can get rid of them bad apples so they don't spoil the bunch. They should have had ride-alongs instead of abolishing the cops. But, hey, I didn't write the show. So it's incidents like that I think are messed up. And then, of course, you could have had them doing ride-alongs, and it still could have been drama. They could have been seeing all kind of drama going on and traumatic events still. So I think that if they did do the ride-alongs, that would have been a better idea than getting rid of them. Like Kev say, 8 million people in Chicago, no police. The governor would have called the National Guard and issued martial law. And for real, that don't even make sense. So I don't know. I don't think that this would have. Well, I know that wouldn't work. And so that is always hard pill for me to swallow. No cops. Like you say, it's 8 million people. And then Tracy talking about we ain't got to patrol the whole city, just the black neighborhoods. Well, he about to get thrown out of office on his ass. Because it ain't just black people that got him elected. It ain't enough black people in the city to get him elected by themselves. And if you're going to leave more than half of your voting base out to dry, oh yeah, you damn sure about to get thrown out. They gonna have him as working as a crossing guard. Straight up. What's up, Moochie? How you doing? Appreciate you. You say this season is all over the place trying to address too many topics. I agree. It is too many different topics. I don't know, who am I supposed to be rooting for in this show? Who are y'all rooting for in the show? Who's the star of the show? I don't even know who the star of the show is. Is there a star of the show? And if it's not a star of the show, I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, don't get me wrong. But a star of the show normally gives you direction, or who to follow or what's going on. And maybe that's why I feel like I don't know what direction we're going in and who am I supposed to be rooting for or watching. One minute I'm rooting for Kev, the next minute I'm tired of him. Now I'm feeling bad for him and all these people. And Emmett is simp of the year. And we got, Kev simp in training. I don't know. Miss Crafty, you rooting for Darnell? Rooting for him to do what? Put that damn VCR up to get a Bluetooth, to get a modern phone. What is he trying to do? We don't even know where Darnell work or what he doing. I like the character. He's funny. The actor does a good job. I mean, the actors don't write the script. But I don't know, and I ain't trying to hate on the show. I'm just saying it's a little confusing. That's all. And so, I don't know. You rooting for the music? Yeah. This is crazy. Sally Ann, you can't have no cops in Chicago. Be real. It would be a nightmare. They need to do psychological testing extensively before cops become cops for real. Exactly. I mean, I agree. Ain't no way in the world I would want to live in Chicago with no cops. Really, I wouldn't want to probably live in no city without cops. I mean, I got to shoot people myself now? Don't get me wrong. I believe in having, guns, but that's like the last line of defense. I would rather not have to do that. And if somebody does commit crimes, they need to go to jail. So, what I'm going to do? Tie him up in the basement like Keisha? You rooting for Emmett and Kevin? Emmett, I feel bad for Emmett and Kevin. I don't know if I'm rooting for them. I don't know what do you want Emmett to do? He already done found another bus down. I don't know what we gonna do. And Kev, I want Kev to make it. I do want Kev to make it out and be something. I wish we could fast forward like 10 years into the future and see him as a lawyer or something. That would be dope. But other than that, like if it's season finale, the series finale came and we see Jake end up like Reg and Kev end up, like Marcus or a businessman or something, and all of that stuff, that would be cool. But other than that, I don't know. You say, why did Jada send that text? That was the stupidest text ever. Unnecessary, and created a problem that was unnecessary. You rooting for Jada and all the kids. All right, I don't want Jada to die or get written off the show. But I don't know. Does she still work in the hospital? Because she got fired the last I heard. How is she paying her bills? What is she doing? I don't know. A little confusing, man. I don't know. You rooting for the whole cast. This is all black crew is doing their thing regardless of the writer. So that's separate. I don't want anybody to get fired. I don't want anybody's career to get ruined. I'm just talking about strictly scriptly. I'm a little confused. That's all. And I'm not saying that people should lose their jobs or this, that, and the other, but I just don't know, like, where are we going with this? Like, before, we knew we were following Brandon and how he was connected to everybody and that he was trying to get his business going and trying to make it and all this stuff. And so, you know, I don't know. It's kind of lost its way. All right, I'm gonna put the link up again. Anybody want to come on up and talk? And did anybody watch Blindspotting? You like that one, CJ? Strictly scriptly. Women always say, I'm strictly dickly. Well, I'm talking strictly scriptly. You say, if I was Emmett, I would just serve Tiff divorce papers. To hell with asking. I would too, man. I would too. Although I would have done things differently with telling her, I wouldn't have told her. That's the difference. Definitely they too young for this. Like I say, if they was in their mid-30s, 40s, or older, I could understand it a little more. But I don't know. See, I'm not saying you off the script, but you were saying it's an all-black show and you rooting for everybody. I'm talking about the characters. That's what I'm talking about. You watching Blind Spot? Blind Spot was pretty good. That mama was very supportive of all them girls taking naked pictures in the house, huh? And then she talking about why you can't support me. I don't know what more she could do other than posing with you and take the pictures with you. I don't see how. But Blindspotting looked pretty good. They made Oakland look like a hell of a fun place to be. Everybody ghost riding the whip. What's up with old boy asking everybody to buy him some damn tacos? I mean, is he on house arrest and he can't go past the corner, so he need people to buy him a taco? And why she get robbed for her engagement ring, but old girl came out and straight clowned the gunman and he gave the ring back? That was something. So I don't know. That was pretty good. Blindspotting is different. It's pretty good. You like Blindspotting? I like Blindspotting a lot. I think that's gonna be a good show. It's only 30 minutes. It went by pretty fast. If you all haven't seen the movie, you might want to check out the movie. But if you haven't seen the movie, the way that it picks up, I guess you can follow it because the man of the show, he pretty much is getting arrested, and as he getting arrested, we see that his girlfriend, who we see later, they gonna try to go. That was the weirdest proposal I ever seen or heard of. But as he get arrested, she has to move out and ends up living with his mama and his sister. And his mama and sister, they like very progressive. His sister got basically a whole, well, I ain't gonna say a whole house, but I guess they trying to, because they advertising they booties and stuff on Instagram and trying to, she say, start a burlesque or a brothel or something. So I don't know. It does look pretty interesting. And I think it's a pretty good show. I'm looking forward to seeing more. The casting of the women on this show was excellent. But of course, I have bias towards a bunch of beautiful women. So I can't help it. But anyway, it was good acting. Again, it's only one episode, and yeah, I think Taco Man is on house arrest. So I don't know. That's the only reason why he's sitting there begging people to buy him a taco. So we'll see. Shout out to the 60 people watching live. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit that like. If you're new, please subscribe. And also, I appreciate everybody in the comments. And, if you want to come on up live, you're more than welcome to. I like to give people the chance to come on up live and share your thoughts on the shows. Friday, we talked about Loki, which was another excellent show that just came out this weekend. So Loki was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I know some people were looking forward to Loki. I wasn't necessarily not looking forward to it, but I thought out of the 3 shows, WandaVision, Loki, and Captain America Falcon, I thought WandaVision was going to be the best. And that's what I was looking forward to the most, actually. And for those that watch the show all the time, I didn't like WandaVision as much. Blindspotting is on Stars. It's on Stars if you want to check it out, Sally Ann. I liked the way WandaVision ended, but the first 2 to 3 episodes was questionable to me. But I get it on how they were setting it up and what they were trying to do. It just wasn't as good to me. But anyway, with that being said, I did enjoy how it ended. You say no Falcon I liked. I don't get it. You liked Falcon or you didn't? I liked Falcon the beginning, but the last episode, maybe the last 2, I didn't like as much as how it started. So it's like the opposite of Wanda. Now, Loki, the first episode, I really enjoyed. I like how it started. We got to see how the rest goes. But that first episode is pretty good. I've heard that it gets better, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. But the first episode, I like how they went back to 2012, and it's trying to show what happened when he took the Tesseract. You have to be a big MCU watcher to kind of get and understand a lot of this. So when I was a kid, I read the comics, but I stopped reading the comics when I was probably like 12, 13 years old. So where I kind of picked up is on the movies again. So I'm a big movie watcher. So, and of course, they changed some things up from the comics and the movies. So I really only go off the movies now and the TV shows. And so based off of that, I like how they kind of combine and intertwine the movies with the TV shows. I think that's excellent writing. And I really enjoy how, because if you know how the MCU goes, Loki is actually dead in the current timeline. So we're actually like seeing how, like in Power, Book 6, where we had the different perspectives, this Loki show is showing us basically a different perspective of what happened back in 2012 when Loki and took the Tesseract. Because remember, in Avengers Endgame, they kind of went back in time. And it's showing when the Hulk came down the stairs and knocked the Tesseract out of Tony Stark's hands, that Loki took it, and then that's where it kind of starts off. So we'll see how it all turns out. As far as like Thanos' brother, Star Fox, and all of this stuff, I didn't get to that deep into the comics. So I never heard of Star Fox before. And I knew of the Eternals because it used to be my friend. He used to have a lot of comics, and it was a comic about all the characters. It was a book, a thick book that had a list of all the characters, and then they had even a thick book of all the characters that were dead, that were killed in the comics and different stuff. And so, like, I saw the Eternals and the Watchers and stuff like that were like some of the most powerful stuff, but I didn't really know everything about, all the characters and brothers and sisters and all that other stuff. So I don't know. Loki as DB Cooper was really kind of interesting. I like that. I actually was like when I saw he was there that had the bomb, I'm like, DB Cooper, that was dope though. And it's tripped out how they have used different real events that were kind of unexplained or unusual, and then said, well, that was from Marvel. That's why it was unexplained or unusual. If you know about DB Cooper, then you know that he's like the only person to get away and never be found by the FBI for bank robbery. And so even to this day, the case is still open, and that's been what, 40 years, 50 years? So yeah, it's interesting, and they try to explain the reason why, and they even showed how the money floated out when he got zapped by Heimdall. That's why some of the dollar bills or whatever was found from from DB Cooper, because Loki dropped them. That was pretty interesting. That was cool. So yeah, I really liked that. Loki was pretty good. The first episode, I liked it a lot too, Moochie. It was dope, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more Loki. Yeah, the Marvel Universe Book of the Dead. Now this is when I was a kid. They had this, like when I was around like 12 years old, and you can buy the Book of the Dead, and it was like thick, not like a comic. It was a thick, almost like, it wasn't hardback, it was paperback, but it was thick. And it had everybody that was killed in the MCU and how they were killed, what comic they were killed in, all kind of stuff. So, it was pretty interesting. I used to like to read that and see how people got killed and what happened and this and that. So, yeah, it was pretty good. You say, I hope Loki has Monica, but that's just for me. Yeah, see, I don't know. Monica. See, yeah, you lost me on that, man. DB Cooper was former U.S. Army Airborne. Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff about DB Cooper. It was actually something on, I think, Showtime about DB Cooper and how they were trying to put together who did it, and some guy was saying he did it, but he died, and they did this and did that, all kind of different stuff. So it's damn interesting. I can't for real remember the name of it right now, but it was damn good and interesting. So yeah, check it out on Showtime, I believe. Kev, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate you, man. You say you're a real cerebral, funny cat, my G. Keep up the good work. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate your support, and everybody else as well. Thanks for the, super chat, the likes. Don't forget to hit the like. And also, if you enjoy the video, you don't want to hit the like. Some people say, well, I like it, but I don't want to hit the like. I don't want it on my timeline, whatever. Then share the video at least. Allow other people to get a chance to watch it and check it out. Oh, and another thing that I saw that was really good, and it's on Showtime, is The Four Kings. It's a boxing special, and it's about Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, and Roberto Duran. It's I believe a 4-part special, and episode 2 came on today. It was showing how Sugar Ray took out Tommy Hearns. Sugar Ray, boy, Sugar Ray was no joke, boy. That Billy Ray, how you doing, Billy Ray? Hey, Four Kings is excellent. Excellent. So if you all are fans of boxing, you definitely got to check out Four Kings on Showtime. Man, this was good. This is when boxing, like I was telling CJ the other day, was #1 in the world still. And it still should be, but because of pay-per-view, it has kept boxing from the masses like it should be. And, you know, it should be seen by more people. I'm trying to type this in at the same time so y'all can see it. Hold on. Why are they not? It's called The Kings. The Kings. It still ain't pulling up on there's so many damn things with kings on here. It brings up the king's speech. Shoot. Let me see. I'm trying to bring it up. The kings. Let me pull up all these. The Kingsmen, no. But anyway, as I'm trying to pull it up, it's on Showtime right now. And man, it is really good. Like I say, if you're a fan of boxing, especially if you're a little older and you remember the glory days of boxing with Sugar Ray Leonard and Hagler, Hearns, and Duran, man, that was, it didn't get no better, man. And I'm trying to see if I can find it to show y'all. I'm going to just go on Google and pull it up. But, man, it's bringing up the Kingsmen again. Here it is. All right. I would like to play the trailer, but knowing my luck, it'll get banned. You say the way boxing is going, Jay may have a fight coming up. Yeah, right. I wish. You saw the premiere for the Four Kings. Yeah, it is good. And it's called The Kings. I was wrong by saying Four Kings. They say Four Kings in the trailer, but they got the title as The Kings. And this is it on Showtime. Man, this is really good. Much better than I thought. So, you know, hey, if y'all could get boxing used to be free on ABC Wide World of Sports. Exactly. And that's when boxing was, you know, the #1 sport in the world. And you can't go wrong with boxing. Yeah, dope boxing documentary, real talk. And don't forget to watch Pariah, the Sonny Liston story on HBO. I saw that, but I didn't get to watch it. I saw it listed, but I didn't get to watch it. But, you know, that did look like that was going to be pretty good, too. Hell no, I wouldn't fight no damn Mike Tyson if I was a boxer. But then again, if I was a boxer, I would probably think I could beat anybody. So you got to think in the mind of a boxer. You don't think as a boxer, man, they going to whoop my ass. I'm good. You think you got the goods on everybody. Otherwise, you wouldn't get into that sport. So if I was a boxer, I probably would think I could beat Mike Tyson, especially as he's an older man. But realistically, that dude still got power. Power is the last thing to go. So if you slip up and get caught, he could drop you like a bad habit real quick, change your mind. Everybody got a plan till you get hit. And that definitely could be a problem. Now, they did a story on Macho Man. I like Macho Man. Macho Man, that's the real Macho Man, Hector Macho Camacho. And it's called Macho. His mom's still alive in, I think, the Bronx or Brooklyn. And that was on Showtime recently. And that was an excellent story. He got killed in an unfortunate way. But Macho, Hector Macho Camacho, was definitely a good documentary about Hector Macho Camacho. This ain't pulling up on here either. They do not pull up boxing documentaries on IMDb. Let's see, Macho Man. Nope, they are not pulling up Hector Macho Camacho. But anyway, that was definitely a good one. And that's something, if you ain't seen it, check it out. He was from Puerto Rico, but he actually, I think, was born in America. I can't remember the whole thing, though, about where he was born, this and that. It's called Macho, the Hector Macho Camacho story. It came out last year. It's on Showtime. Showtime still does a lot of boxing stuff. And, you know, it was really good. Here it is right here. So, you know, CJ, you can check out the Macho Man. You check it out, man, that Macho. But, damn, it's a good one. And I will give it an 8. It was really good, a good documentary. And, you know, it's talking about the rise and fall of Macho Man. He had skills, though. He had skills. So, yeah, it was real tragic, man. Hey, Macho was the man, boy. And he was fighting during that era, too. But he was in a different weight class. Okay, you say it was on Showtime. That makes sense because HBO doesn't do boxing no more, which is crazy. That Macho one was good, wasn't it, Nicole? Yeah. Well, yeah, it's part of the United States. He got killed in the Dominican Republic. And, you know, he got, I believe, intertwined with some drug stuff or whatever. So, you know, it was crazy. Yeah, I know Puerto Rico, part of the United States. Well, when I say he was born in the United States, I'm not trying to be technical. I'm talking about the continental 48 states. You just like CJ, boy. Y'all be on it. Y'all gonna correct me. I'm just playing. Anyway, yeah, he had a drug problem. A lot of these guys, once they lose they stardom and stuff, they don't have a way to deal with it. Just like if they say allegedly even Jason Mitchell may be on drugs. I don't know. And I'm not saying that's the only reason why people are on drugs. Like we know Whitney Houston was on drugs before she even had a record deal. She was smoking crack with her brother. So it's not always that reason. But it doesn't help when you lose your, you know, positions. You know, Tyson was on that booger sugar. I needed the booger sugar, man. I had to feel it good, man. The Macho Man. I get it, make it for me, mother. Anyway, yeah. He got killed in Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic. I thought it was in the Dominican. I don't know. Man, I done met everybody, know everybody, every kind of people. Asian, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Black. You meet everybody in Chicago, man. You know, so I didn't. They're not just like I met a Cuban person today. No, like I know them, like friends of the family, different stuff. Hang out with people, went to school with people, lived in the neighborhood with people. Like I know the people, I know the names. I got stories, so it ain't like you know. I saw a Puerto Rican today. They walk upright just like us. No. No, so yeah, it's a little different than that. Okay, he was killed in Puerto Rico. All right, my bad. I knew it had to do with something with drugs though, or something. He was hanging with some type of drug dealer or something, or trying to be a drug dealer or something. Like I say, I saw it last year, but yeah, it was messed up. What happened with him? But Macho was dope. I know he gave Julio Cesar Chavez a run for his money, though. So, you know. So, anyway, I appreciate y'all. I'm a bit ready to wrap this one up tonight. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'm going to work on my Shy recap and reviews so that I can have, you know, the videos cranked out for y'all. I appreciate all the comments. Thanks for the super chat as well, Kev. I appreciate you. If y'all haven't seen Blindspotting, go ahead and give it a look if you're looking for a new show to watch. Something a little different. It's kind of a hood show from a female perspective, which is something we really don't see, really. Female perspective from the hood. And that's pretty good. And so far in one episode, some people don't watch shows. They say, well, they too far behind, or they missed this or missed that. Well, this is the very first episode, so you can't be behind. So, you know, and it's only 30 minutes. And so, you know, check it out. We see what's up. And, you know, I guess there ain't no callers tonight. That's all right. I appreciate it. That way it won't be no 3-4 hour show. Anyway, we all good. I appreciate everybody. Good night to y'all as well. And yeah, definitely gonna have to get ready for this next Loki. Thanks, Sally Ann. I appreciate you as always for coming through. You say Blindspotting was whack. You should have said that earlier so we could talk about it, Jocelyn. That I'm not saying it's the greatest show out, but I liked it. You may not have liked them young girls with their booties hanging out, but that was very interesting storyline to me. I was so intrigued. I was. No, but hey, good night, everybody. CJ, your ass is silly, man. You the main one. You the main one be talking crazy. Anyway, y'all both cool with me. Jocelyn, CJ, y'all all good. Gina, good night. I'll see y'all on Monday. I'm gonna be on Lamont's channel talking about the Shy Monday at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So if y'all want to check it out, I'll be at Lamont's channel on Monday night at 9. And, you know, Tuesday, I'll be back to talk about some sports. We see that the Suns is in the Western Conference Final. Chris Paul finally got a squad. It looked like he going to the NBA Finals with the Phoenix Suns. What? Because I don't think the Clippers, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll talk about it Tuesday. Good night, everybody. Peace. And, you know, I'll see y'all later. Hey, thanks for the comments. Appreciate you, Moochie. And y'all take care. Be safe out there. I'm out. Deuces.